Hey everybody, we're back with some more Nova Drift. I'm gonna continue to try to break the game and not go insane in the process. But let's hop right in. Not a bad starter wave at the very least. What weapon do I want to roll? You know what? I think I'll actually try Blade. There's a new super mob that I really want to try out with it. Might make it actually viable. Alright, shields. I just want as much capacity as possible, so Reflect is probably the best choice here. Then again, just the base stuff from Siphon is so ridiculously good. Yeah, I'll go with the better shield. I don't think rate of fire matters much for Blade. It really doesn't. Yeah, it's not going to be bad. So there's a new super mob that allows you to have discharge proccing around your projectile constantly. So I'm hoping to sort of turn this little shot we have here into a Tesla coil that just stays on screen for as much time as possible. Alright. What are we going to want to spec into right away? Some velocity wouldn't be bad, but I might want to reroll until I get one of the more advanced construct mods. Elegant construction, that's what we needed. And then some shield cooldown right off the bat will be nice. I wonder if shield can reflect that guy's projectile. Maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, it probably doesn't. God, this damage is so bad. Gotta try to get it stuck behind him, because otherwise it just returns too soon. First boss down. One good thing about the blades is that they get screen wrap by default, though. Oh, come on. This black hole might actually end up screwing over our run, taking away too much XP right off the bat. It's going to be devastating. Going for regeneration and then getting the option to go for regenerative shields is going to be nice. But I would like to get some weapon power. I think I'll just end up grabbing regen anyway. And there goes a cargo train. And a mini-boss. Could have really used that. Just gotta wait for that black hole to pass, and then we're actually allowed to play the game again. I was hoping I got died from that, but no luck. At least the blade's decent at taking care of snakes. Come on. It's so weird. I haven't used the blade in ages, and I'm not regretting staying away from it. It is not good. I can't do a challenger right now. How does blast radius affect this? Not very well, I'm just gonna grab Magnitude. And I just die here, because there's literally nothing I could do with that weapon. Alright, I'm gonna try for that build one more time. Alright. There's Blade again. I'm gonna grab Siphon this time. There's just that little bit of passive damage that it can deal is so good. Especially since it allows itself to regenerate. Wish you could, like, right-click to tell the Blade to recall and make it so much less painful to deal with. Elegant Construction right away, that just buffs all of its general stats since it counts as a construct. What the hell does Burst Fire do to this? I'm just gonna grab Self-Destruct. I would like to find out what Burst Fire does, but also not really worth it. Gotta back away from him in a moment. Yep. Can still keep him in my radius, though. Yet another reason why Siphon's just the best. Can just clear out all the little goons. Oh, you're going for a third. And I have no clue what that attack is, but I don't want to find out. Okay, just homing shots. That was awful. And he's gonna summon more goons. Interesting. And summon them from outside of the map instead of just directly in it. Or directly on top of them. It's nice to see a variety in that simple pattern. I do not want shielded constructs. I'm not a fan of that mod in general. Magnitude's gonna be nice. I hate Blade so much, but I see some potential with it with the new Super Mod. Okay. Gonna reroll. What I need is the Discharge Super Mod. And Shield Refresh Speed is nice anyway. Just what are you supposed to do with that weapon? I don't understand the playstyle you're supposed to be going for, other than just like maximum constructs. It doesn't really support being creative with it. Alright. I think I'm gonna try to go for like a turtle sentry build. What do I even want? Pulse and Flak would be good, because we're probably going to end up getting rid of our weapon or not speccing into it at all. Flak is a bit more versatile, so we'll go with that, though. Shield, Siphon. We're probably going to end up getting rid of our shield later, if possible. Not sure if you can get rid of your shield with Apex Machinery. Okay. Body. I want Carrier, because the Swarm constructs are going to be very nice alongside the drone. Stacking vulnerability and then having essentially a machine gun to take out enemies is going to be nice. Boss down. Like, literally any weapon can deal with that boss so easily, except for Blade, because Blade is apparently just bad. The, like, sub-munition projectiles that Blade shoots needs to actually do something, I feel like. Because as it is currently, they just do no damage. Unless you hit directly with it, and hitting directly with it isn't even worth it, because it takes an hour to return to you. If I actually go for Archeraxia, I'd like to have Firefly run on. Priority 0 is going to be nice, but I don't want it right now. I honestly just going to reroll till I see drones or turrets. I don't actually want assault drones for once. I don't want any of these upgrades, actually. Full strength, I guess, is fine. Defensive drones. Turret. Elegant construction. Have a turret to pop down when we need it now. And I got these dudes to get between me and the nearest enemy. I don't want Subsumption. I do want Grace Protocol, though. Art Barrier is just kind of nice, so I suppose I'll pick it up. War Machine is very good. Now's the time to drop the Sentry. Nope. Poorly timed screen grab on my part. Maybe the trick with using the Blade Weapon build is just always roll Engineer, but even then, well, Engineer a battery. But even then, it just doesn't sound flexible enough to be fun. Point defense is nice. But honestly, I'm just going to reroll till I get something better. Self-destruct's pretty okay, but I'm just going to use more rerolls. Hoping to see Grace Protocol. I guess I'll grab Regeneration, though. Save some more of my rerolls for later. I hope I'm getting the Guardian ally later on, so they can just sort of heal my turret up indefinitely. I will gladly grab Absorption. I'm gonna need that priority 0 mod too soon, because that turret build rate or construction rate is awful. That and support specialist is gonna be pretty nice here in the future. Alrighty. Counterpulse is very good. Counter artillery is pretty good, but I think counterpulse is more immediately useful. Yeah, just my drones being able to blast enemies away from me. It's gonna be nice. I want to place my sentry over here. And now we hope it doesn't die immediately. But it's kind of fine if it does, honestly. And there it goes. Screen wrap too early. I feel like the ads for this boss are a lot more aggressive now. Yeah, they definitely shoot faster. Level up. I'm pretty sure blast radius applies to my drones, but I'd rather spec directly into them than you. There's the ally. Now we have most of the base upgrades we need, and we just kind of want to start filling in the upgrade trees from there. At least they're not sending anything too bad at us right away. Pretty sure they get crash damage resistance from the front, so trying to bonk into them isn't going to be the most useful. Guardian drone. Not a great idea to shoot that guy from the front, but whatever. I do definitely need to start speccing a lot more into my turret, because if I can't have it up constantly, what's the point, really? I'll grab point defense. Now my Guardian drones are healing the turret, and it should be able to stay up quite a bit longer, along with that point defense mod that lets it regenerate a bit. God, got stuck screen wrapping there for a moment. Mouse and keyboard can be a little bit janky when you're trying to screen wrap. Alright. Yeah, why don't we just max out our drones? Or not max out our drones, max out our turret. Screen wrap so we don't have to deal with that grenade. And then back the hell away, because those guys can be brutal when they ram you. Sure, giving my ally a bit of regen won't hurt. I'm gonna start hurting for DPS in a bit. Especially if I can't, like, increase my drone construct limit or something along those lines. Damn, we're already on wave 60. Come on. Jesus, this doing a lot of damage. And let's just go over here and deal with their ads, because those orbitals are not to be trifled with. And he's dead. Honestly, his ads were probably more dangerous than he was. Alright, still no option for Grace Protocol. I will actually grab Decoy Signal. Anything that draws fire off of me is going to be good. That jerk. Worst enemy in the game. Yeah, just the Guardian upgrade in general is going to be better than letting them scale a little bit immediately. Alrighty. He died right before he hit me. I would like this dude to be a lot more in the middle, but I keep on accidentally dragging him to the side as I pass by. That's a lot of hammerheads. Ah, my turret's dead. Let's reroll that. There, Grace Protocol. My defensive drones will be a little bit more defensive now. Alrighty. Do I want to go for Apex Machinery or go for Rapid Regeneration? Honestly, Rapid Regeneration seems just flat out better. Sure, them doing more damage and stuff will be nice, but having to take the shield remover mod, or, well, shield my constructs but not myself modifier, and then having a longer construction time when I'm already having issues with that is not a good idea. Right now I need to focus on DPS and turret survivability. Metacharge is going to help my turret a hell of a lot. Actually, I don't remember whether that just affects me or my turret, but whatever. Let's see. Metacharge. Your Guardian can create and hold up to 1 Metacharge power up every 15 seconds. Recovers full and shields over a second when collected. Modifiers to construct fire rate affected. Better healing to other constructs. Okay, so it was still pretty worth picking up. Good. Vital Bond. When drones benefit from 60% of my regeneration. So now my drone should be able to be up pretty much constantly. And most of the attacks should be focused around my Guardian ally. I need more drones right now. That little bit of extra defense is going to be nice. My turret can survive a hit from a comet, so that's pretty impressive. Adrenal module is decent. I could take Turret Specialist, but honestly, probably not the best idea. Stabilization just for the thrust bonus, because we're going to lose a lot of that later, is probably the best option there. I do have a pretty decent chunk of health at the moment. Pop my turret down in a second. Not that it matters, that guy died pretty quickly regardless. Still not giving me the option for Grace Protocol. Force Armor is very good. But my ally needs evasion so that my turret's taking less of the hits while it's sticking near it. Alright, wave 80. Oh boy. I was going to summon a comet down below me and I got scared for a moment. And they're down. That went better than expected. I still don't actually do that much damage. Okay. So that with a reroll. Yep, I will grab evolution now. Slightly better ally is going to be pretty nice, and it'll make other mods that I actually want to see more common. I'm pretty much closing that mod path off the mod pool. These guys aren't too bad for my drones. I did get the armor back. Reconstitution. Well, that went very fast. I don't like any of these upgrades. I think I'll just hold off until I can find a reroll. Oh, my Guardian's dead, that's new. Hammerheads all pretty much took care of each other. Just go over here, so you don't have to deal with that laser. Still no rerolls. And wave 60 boss again. Hopefully this guy will drop some. Ah, damn, he got my turret. Okay, I don't know exactly what was happening there. Got a bit spooky. Please give me a reroll, kind cart. It did not give me a reroll. How rude of it. Dang, my whole strength's pretty good right now. Still doesn't mean I should be taking hits, but it's decent. Still no rerolls. I think I'm just gonna have to eat it and waste a point here, because I don't want to have to stockpile too much. Yep, I'm just gonna eat it. Self-destruction, I guess. Unlocking Overseer is gonna be nice. Some extra hull wouldn't be bad. And adaptive armor. No upgrades related to damage there, which is kind of frustrating. At least Distraction's working out pretty decent with the drone. But it did die. We are doing pretty decent. There goes my ally again. It's gonna make sure that turret stays up. It's also gonna make sure I don't get shot by every hit of the moon dude, or Seraph, I think it's called. Having an ally and this dude can actually be really bad because they have a tendency to make him point towards my turret. Alright, shouldn't be able to boost anymore, so we're pretty much just free to kill him. Make sure we get all of this. And level up. They still haven't offered me Grace Protocol. That's probably because I already picked it up and I'm being an idiot. Okay then. Apparently I already had it. Oh boy. Yeah, I can see how hammerheads can get a bit rough. Still, half the time when they ram into me at this point, I'm light enough so they're just gonna bump me out of the way. That was a lot of laser dudes. I think it's time to grab Overseer. I can no longer fire my weapon, but it's not like it was doing as much good anyway. I'm also slow as frick. And I got a shield of mini-drones surrounding me. Okay. Honestly, the hardest thing here is going to become collecting all the XP. Basic little drone boys are still doing a pretty decent amount of damage. It's nice how the turrets don't just unload in the front of bulwark anymore. Looks like drones in general won't target the front. I'd rather have overclock than tactical link, but I don't know. I'll reroll one, see if I can get some extra thrust. I guess we'll just grab agility. That'll allow me to get a little bit speedier. I'll probably end up giving a little bit of my hull up to get some extra speed and become a bit smaller. The main issue with not having a weapon is I can't look at the enemy's health bars that I want to. Let's hope these guys don't just screw us over though. They died before they became a problem. Let's make sure we don't miss much of that. And get back to the sentry nest. We shall become the turtle. I took a bit long to die, but also my swarm constructs are starting to become pretty crazy. I don't want Juggernaut because that's going to make me even slower. I'm just going to reroll. Improved thrusters, there we go. That's a lot of fireflies. Or it was. Sentry guns are just nice. It's mainly because they don't actually have that many mods in their specific upgrade trees, so it doesn't bloat the pool too much, and they're easy to get leveled up. I'm gonna actually stay in front of them for once. Okay. Hopefully they can start turning around, but okay, lucky comet there. That was pretty nice. I have no clue where they're going to end up going. They're kind of glitching out their aggro with multiple targets here. It's worth it for the XP. Okay. I think I'd grab efficiency because I can't fire my weapon anymore, so that's just 20% extra regeneration. Hopefully all of those exploding dudes don't die too close to my turrets. So that could have become a problem. so many swarm constructs. Who needs the bulwark shield or whatever it's called when you just got a bunch of drones? Okay, this could be pretty bad. I'm just gonna kind of chill here and wait to screen wrap in case anything comes after me. But it looks like we're relatively safe. Alright, both of my turrets died, which is unfortunate. Hey, at least that comma didn't hit the front of it. Could have gotten messy. Okay, I will grab Overclock. Sitting near my sentries is going to make them fire and rotate faster now. Want that XP. Got my second turret back up and rolling, so we should be good for a bit. As long as my healers don't both focus the same turret, should be very good. Okay, I'm just gonna hide over here. Don't mind me. And they're down. Hey, it's handling some of the more annoying enemies relatively easily, so that's nice. Now we just get to sit back and enjoy the sounds of gunfire. Oof, that could have been a lot worse. I'm almost level 39 at least, so this guy should push me just over the edge. Nope. Barely not enough. Here we go. None of these are useful to me. Not even remotely. And we're already past wave 100, so we don't have a way to reliably get rerolls either. I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and go for Juggernaut. It's not a complete downgrade, but that thrust is gonna be a bit brutal. Okay, I gotta make sure to get the power-ups from the cargo train. I am surprisingly tanky for somebody doing a construct build, which is unusual, but nice. Now, this could be pretty devastating, because I don't have the thrust to get away if I get in a bad spot. And we're gonna lose a lot of XP in general, but that's nothing new. I got some of it. Just get behind you. And next level up. I think I'm gonna grab Strafe, but only because it gives me... Only because it gives me the extra 10% thrust. I haven't really figured out how to use the mod too effectively. Back into the middle. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand how to use it. Is one of my sentries down or just underneath somebody? It was just underneath someone. Let's just get out of there. I'd like to not be in front of that. This is the vulnerability stacks from the swarm constructs combined with the fire rate and reliable damage from the turrets. So nice. Oh, he's not even firing his thrusters because his targets are in the front of him, technically. That's pretty nice. Hey, Srilak, thanks for stopping by. Let's see if we can get something decent. Tactical Link's pretty decent. Yeah, it'll let me be able to safely sit by my sentries more often. Which still isn't going to be very often, because they're just a general cluster of explosions at this point. None of my, like, actual major constructs have died in freaking ages. Well, spoke too soon. Wherever. I was saying that right as one of my allies decided to kick the bucket. Just gotta be careful not to get smashed into by something. Words are hard. Just gotta be careful not to get bashed into by something or the other while I collect the XP. Because at this point, I can't even tell where I am. I know. Such a mess. I'm the one surrounded by little circles. At this point, the most dangerous thing is missing out on too much XP. Not being able to scale around 800,000 score would become an issue. Okay. Support Specialist. Extra construct, speed, and weather fire. Minus a bunch of hull and shields. This could ruin the run, but it could also make us ascend. We've beaten wave 100, so at this point, it doesn't matter whether we lose or not. Yeah, that rate of fire looks nice. About like half of my hull is gone, though. Then again, I do got my defensive drones that'll just kind of be sitting around me constantly. The turrets can get rid of the screen-wrapping projectiles with a counter-artillery level up. I'm not sure if they could do that before, or if I just never noticed. But if you think this is hard to read, you should see Interceptor Grenade build. The entire screen is just a constant cluster of blue. Okay. Jokes on that shield drone, it strafed right into my turrets. As soon as he said that, ads. They always choose the most inconvenient time, don't they? This could be bad. That's a lot of projectiles. Like pretty much all of my drones survived that somehow or the others, so I'm not complaining. I think only my swarm constructs are getting killed. That could have been real bad if he managed to knock me into the comet. Thankfully, turret took him out fast enough. Alright, level up. Honestly, I'm just gonna pop my one reroll. Do swarm constructs ignite enemies? No. Multiplayer? This game does not have multiplayer, unfortunately. It'd be freaking insane if it did. I'm just doing a summons build. Does rate of fire affect my dudes at all? No, construct rate of fire and normal rate of fire is two different things. I know blast radius to some degree helps. I was thinking you had two others in here as well. Occasionally I have a few other people, but they're not on at the moment. I might be able to get them on for grounded later, but they have stuff going on today. Not in the game, just like talking in general. It's so nice that the turrets don't shoot the front of these anymore. Oh, come on. No, don't steal it. No. Oh. I was worried we were gonna lose that on the mini-boss slew. I mean, I got too greedy there, and I paid for it. But we have time to pretty much just move around these dudes. It would be nice if the arc barrier upgrade from the Guardian drones blocked those projectiles, but I understand why they don't. Could get pretty overpowered. Alright. The enemies are starting to manage to get on screen in multiple waves at a time before dying, so this could start becoming a real issue. Oh boy. No, move. Thank you, Medi-drones. Okay, the enemy damage is starting to scale up a lot. I'm definitely gonna get crushed here in a bit. My drones are keeping me pretty well sustained, though. Sorry that I'm not talking much in this bit here, but I'm not sure how much I'll be able to properly commentate over the rest of this run. Things are starting to get rough. Let's get behind that, and hopefully we don't just kind of get nuked in the process. Alright, they got the shield drone. Ooh. Extra duration to channeling stacks and repeat battle. Next 3 levels only contain wild recursive mods. Not too interesting. It's still competitive and fun. I don't know, he's pretty good. I should totally take a shield upgrade. When I don't have a shield, I'll just go for armor stack duration. With the new update, a lot of the, more powerful runs come less down to luck. I thought his highest was only in the 900Ks. Yeah, I think he got, painfully close to 1 million once, but got killed by a comet or something. Most of the runs that I get far in are just plain luck. Like, I haven't gotten an enemy encounter that really just kind of hard countered my drones yet here, which can happen. The encounters in, like, cargo trains in general seem to be a lot more forgiving in this update, which I really like. But also drones may be just a touch overpowered. Other stuff will probably need to be buffed to compare to them. Both of those turrets have been alive for so long. Keep on forgetting that I have the strike mod. I need to start using it to get out of fight situations. Oh no, not this jerk. Protect me, my drones. This guy is actually my new least favorite enemy. It is straight up not fun to fight. Or interesting. Stops me from screen wrapping. And shoots frickin' homing gravity projectiles. Gotta get around this way. I'm dead here. What? How am I alive? I probably had a ton of armor stacks from shooting the Gatling guns at me before, and I killed a bunch of drones that gave me an armor plating bonus. So that's probably how I survived that. Yeah, the mod that probably completely saved me there is Reconstitution. Your drones regenerate a bit. Your drones create an armor fragment power boost when they are destroyed. Armor fragments provide 1% damage reduction for every 20 damage the drone sustained over its lifetime. Those drones were alive for a very long time. So they could absorb a lot of damage to get the full potential out of that mod. Really saving my bacon right there. Everything's just starting to do so much damage, though. No, no, no. Ooh. I do not want the suck. I do not consent. Another thing is, Mr. Fun plays with the wild mods modifier turns off, which adds a ton of mods to the pool that are sort of required for some higher score runs. Although, to be fair, I only have one wild mod that isn't actually doing anything for me here. More base hull resistance? I mean, that's not really what I'm having issues with, but don't mind if I do. Oh no. That could have been bad. But I got lucky. These defensive drones are so nice for dealing with those little gyro gunner dudes. Because you can just kind of walk through their projectile field and not really care. I'm sad we missed a ton of those guys. It's a sign, though. A sign that this run is coming near its end. Everything seems to be pretty annoyed at my Guardian drones at this point, so I can just kind of sit behind here. Nope, nope. No, Bulwark doesn't even fire at drones now? Huh. Okay, then. So in general, that enemy seems a lot less annoying to fight. They can still be pretty rough for certain builds, especially crash builds, but now they don't just kind of screw you over from an unlucky drone strain in front of them. Make sure to get all the XP bits. I'm sure I've missed an absolute crap ton by now on this run, but cannot emphasize enough how much picking up the XP orbs is actually worth. XP orbs are love, XP orbs are life. Okay. Deadly Awake wouldn't be bad. Unlocking the Blink mod would actually be pretty nice at this point. But honestly, I think I'm gonna pop my 2 rerolls and see what we get. Ranger. Now we're gonna be slower, but 2 levels this late in the game, completely worth it. And now I can take Deadly Wake without worrying about it. Now this is only a drone upgrade, it's not a general construct upgrade. If this applied to my turrets, I would totally take it. Being able to assemble a turret for 10% plus 5 of my current hull and shields when we're not ready to be deployed would be pretty good. Starting in this tree just to grab Blitz later on would probably be decent though. Oh my gosh, I am so sluggish. Yeah, picking Granger was definitely a mistake. You start actually remembering to use my straight power up. I'm loving the new Guardian drones. Used to be that assault drones were really the only option to spec down, but just because of being able to use counter pulse on their own without taking hull damage, and that reconstitution mod is really saving me here. I'm glad that they're both equally viable options. Not sure how I feel about that, honestly. Ow! No, let me out! Let me out! I got out. Oh my word. And they come back to haunt me yet again. Oh boy. That was a very good run, though. Well, Turtle is my new high score. Alright. For people on the YouTube side of things, that's going to be it. But people on stream side, stay here, and I'll probably do another couple of runs.